So I recently became a book depository affiliate, which is really exciting. If you don't know what that is, basically they give me a trackable link, and if you click on it and then buy books from them, I get a very small percentage of that money, which is pretty cool. Another really cool thing about that program that they've just started doing is giving us the opportunity to review books before they're actually released. So I obviously jumped on board because that's totally awesome. And so today I'm going to review House of Secrets by Chris Columbus and Ned Vizzini. Before I get into the review, I just want to assure you that all of these opinions are my own, and I wouldn't have accepted this book if I weren't legitimately interested in reading it. This is also an uncorrected proof, so it's not the final version of the book, and I don't know how much has changed. Chris Columbus is probably most well known, at least in my generation, for directing the first two Harry Potter movies and producing the third. And Ned Vizzini is well known for his book, It's Kind of a Funny Story. So with that, let's get into it. House of Secrets is basically about these three siblings, ages 8 to 15 I think, named Cordelia, Brendan, and Eleanor. And they've just moved into a new house in San Francisco, and it doesn't take long for things to start getting creepy. And basically a witch ends up sending them into the world of three different books written by the original owner of the house. And basically they have to figure out a way to escape. It's called House of Secrets because the family of the witch and the family of the three siblings are connected through the history of the house. And there are indeed many secrets to the house, not all of which are even revealed in this book because it is going to be a series. So what did I think of the book? I really liked it. I started it the afternoon that it arrived and finished it sometime after midnight that same night. This copy is about 550 pages, but the margins are pretty wide and there's lots of space between the lines, so it went pretty quickly. The writing is easy to follow and the characters are very individual and relatable. There's suspense and humor and a little bit of romance, lots of action and mystery, and even pop culture references. It was a really fun read, and I cared about the characters and hated the villains. And the main characters all even went through a little bit of character growth. And the book has themes of selfishness versus selflessness and the importance of family and just working together. One of the characters, Will, I probably have the most trouble with concerning whether or not to actually like him as a person. I really enjoyed his character in the beginning, but then by the end he was just kind of a jerk with major ego problems. Another really interesting character of sorts is the house itself. You definitely learn more about it and see it in different ways throughout the book, and it actually goes on the journey with the three kids. There is a fair bit of violence in the book. Not too much violence, but enough that I would have been a lot more scared reading this as a kid than now. But the violence is still definitely effective. There are sword fights and gunfights and people get stabbed and shot, and I won't say who, but there is a death in the book. But even through all of that, it still has a lighthearted feel to it, so don't be turned off by the violence because it's not as bad as anything in like Game of Thrones, and there's no cussing or anything more intimate than just a kiss. At the end of the book, there's definitely a hint of more adventure to come, and I'm really excited to see where the characters go, and also to learn more about the history of the house itself, and the two families that are entwined with the mystery of it, and also how the characters we met throughout the book will come into play. There's also some definite girl power in this book, which is pretty awesome. And in the beginning, there's a total weeping angel situation going on, so if that doesn't pique your interest, I don't know what will. I gave this book 4.5 stars, so I really enjoyed it, but I feel a little weird giving it 5 stars since it's not the final version of the book, and then there were just a few little things here and there that bugged me a bit. So I wouldn't call this a favorite, but it was a definite like. If you enjoy children's literature or middle grade with adventure and books about books, you would definitely like it. It comes out in April this year, so you should definitely keep an eye out. I will put a link down below so that you can find out more about it. And one more thing before I go. In a week from now will be my 1-year anniversary of making videos on this channel, and I might also reach 3,000 subscribers by then, which would be pretty awesome. So I was thinking that I would do a Q&A video since I haven't done one yet. I did try when I reached like 100 or 200 subscribers, but like no one asked any questions, so it never happened. But I think now is a good time, so let me know what you think. I think it would be really fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. Bye!